Hello guys, hope you all are doing great, staying safe in this world situation. Since we are talking about cryptocurrencies, we have discussed a lot of things about cryptocurrencies, like what is cryptocurrency, different cryptocurrencies, pros and cons of cryptocurrencies. Moving further towards and getting inside of it, today also we are going to discuss one of the cryptocurrencies that are Dogecoin. So in today's video, we are going to discuss will Dogecoin ever reach $100? And before starting the actual topic, we should also know about Dogecoin. Let's begin. So what is Dogecoin? Originally shaped like a joke, Dogecoin turned into created through IBM software program engineer Billy Marcus and Adobe software program engineer Jackson Palmer. They desire to create a peer-to-peer virtual foreign money that might attain a broader demographic than Bitcoin. In addition, they desire to distance it from the arguable records of different coins. Dogecoin turned into formally released on December 6, 2013, and inside the first 30 days, there had been over 1 million site visitors to Dogecoin.com. Palmer is credited with making the concept a reality. At the time, he turned into a member of the Adobe Systems advertising branch in Sydney. Palmer had bought the area Dogecoin.com and introduced a touchscreen which featured the coin's emblem and scattered Comic Sans text. Marcus reached out to Palmer after seeing the site and began our efforts to expand the foreign money. The way that miners can't use SHA-256 Bitcoin mining equipment and rather have to use committed FPGA and ASIC gadgets for mining, which might be recognized to be extra complicated to produce. On December 19, 2013, Dogecoin jumped almost 300% in price in 72 hours, growing from US 0.00026 dollars to $0.00095, with an extent of billions of Dogecoins in step with day. This increase happened throughout a time whilst Bitcoin and plenty of different cryptocurrencies had been reeling from China's selection to forbid Chinese banks from making an investment into the Bitcoin economy. 3 days later, Dogecoin skilled in its first most important crash by losing 80% because of this occasion and to huge mining swimming pools exploiting the small quantity of computing energy required on the time to mine Dogecoin. On December 25, 2013, the primary most important robbery of Dogecoin happened while tens of thousands and thousands of cash had been stolen throughout a hack on the net cryptocurrency pockets platform Doge Wallet. The hacker received get admission to the platform's file system and changed its ship/acquire webpage to ship any and all cash to a static address. This hacking incident spiked tweets approximately Dogecoin, making it the maximum noted altcoin on Twitter on the time, even though it became in connection with a bad occasion. To assist people who misplaced the prime range on Doge Wallet after its breach, the Dogecoin network began an initiative named Save Dogemas to assist donate cash to people who had them stolen. Approximately 1 month later, sufficient cash became donated to cowl all the cash that had been stolen. In January 2014, the buying and selling extent of Dogecoin in short exceeded that of Bitcoin and all different cryptocurrencies combined. However, its marketplace capitalization remained extensively in the back of that of Bitcoin. In April 2015, Jackson Palmer introduced plans to take a prolonged depart of absence from the cryptocurrency network. In July 2020, the charge of Dogecoin sparked following a TikTok fashion aiming to get the coin's charge to $1. In January 2021, Dogecoin went up over 800% in 24 hours, achieving a charge of $0.07 due to interest from Reddit users, partly advocated through Elon Musk and the GameStop brief squeeze. In February 2021, Dogecoin hit a brand new excessive charge of $0.08 following Twitter encouragement from Musk's Snoop Dogg and Gene Simmons. In April 2021, Dogecoin and different cryptocurrencies surged, inspired in element with the aid of using the direct list of cryptocurrency alternate Coinbase on April 14th, even though that platform did now no longer offer to buy and to sell of Dogecoin. Its rate first reached $0.10 on April 14th, earlier than hitting a brand new excessive of $0.45 on April 16th, with an extent of nearly $70 billion, traded within inside the previous 24 hours. At the time, Dogecoin's marketplace capitalization approached $50 billion, making it the fifth highest valued cryptocurrency. Its price had improved extra than 7,000% year to date. On May 4th, 2021, the price of Dogecoin first exceeded the symbolic hurdle of $0.50 and more than 20,000% boom in a single year. On May 9, 2021, SpaceX introduced a ride-sharing assignment to the moon absolutely funded with the aid of using Dogecoin. This was all about Dogecoin, its ups and downs, but coming back to our question that after so many changes in the price of Dogecoin, will it ever reach $100? There's an excessive possibility that Dogecoin will reach $1 in step with the coin. $10 in step with Dogecoin is likewise possibility inside the decade. However, it's not possible that Dogecoin will ever get to $100 in step with coin. Let's explain. Unlike different cryptocurrencies, Dogecoin doesn't have a cap. If Dogecoin reaches a $1 valuation in step with the token, the entire marketplace cap of Doge might be 180 billion. It's now no longer that loopy excessive. There are presently around 18 million bitcoins in circulation, and it has a marketplace cap of about $900 billion. The second biggest crypto, Ethereum, has a marketplace cap of $200 billion. Similar to Dogecoin, Ethereum additionally doesn't have a coin cap. Nowadays, Bitcoin is taken into consideration as an asset and a funding card to develop money. Therefore, humans now purchase Bitcoin and preserve it directly to it. The transaction fee of Bitcoin is growing steadily. On the opposite hand, Dogecoin has promisingly low transaction expenses. Moreover, Dogecoin switch line is 10x quicker than Bitcoin, so there is a brilliant boom ability for this coin. A marketplace cap for $100.80 billion isn't always impossible. Therefore, $1 in line with Dogecoin isn't always a pipe dream. However, 100 in line with Dogecoin is pretty unachievable. Let's explain. The US has a GDP of around $21 trillion and China has approximately $15 trillion. If we sum up all of the countries' GDP, the entire GDP could be $87 trillion. For every greenback boom in Dogecoin price, the marketplace cap could want to raise $180 billion. So, for 100 in line with Dogecoin, the entire marketplace cap of Doge could be greater than $18 trillion, extra than China's financial system and nearly identical to the United States financial system. It's absurd. Many don't consider the United States authorities a treasury printing money, the authorities including the debt recklessly and inflation soaring. Many are dissatisfied. They need a monetary device. This is unbiased of any authority control. That's why over the years Bitcoin and different cryptocurrencies have become popular. Still, ordinary foreign money has advanced used instances and capability than cryptocurrency. Wider acceptance, quicker and simpler switch are some of them. Our complete financial system revolves around conventional money. On the contrary, cryptocurrency remains in its infancy. Only some humans understand approximately it, and it isn't broadly accepted. Cryptocurrency is likewise distinctively volatile. Nevertheless, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and different cryptocurrencies have proven excellent ability, but still, it's now no longer sufficient to update the United States Green Bank. There are loads of cryptocurrencies. Every coin has professionals and cons. Therefore, it's difficult to expect which one becomes mainstream cryptocurrency. Even if unmarried crypto turns into the world's de facto crypto still, there are no opportunity that Dogecoin will ever end up greater treasured than China's complete GDP. It doesn't make any sense. Therefore, Dogecoin will in no way reach 100 in line with coin. However, from our revel in Bitcoin and Ethereum, we assume that Dogecoin will reach $1 as it has some distance greater ability than Bitcoin. Even Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk believes that Dogecoin is underestimated. Elon Musk is the founding father of XCOM, which later became PayPal. Therefore, he is aware of what he's speaking approximately. You can use the Dogecoin for several online exchanges provided Doge/BTC and Doge Doge/LTC trading. Dogecoin is an altcoin with many customers. Mainstream industrial package of foreign money have received traction on the internet, including a tipping system wherein social media customers tip other for imparting thrilling or noteworthy content. Trading physical, tangible objects in trade for Doge takes vicinity on online groups including Reddit and Twitter, wherein customers regularly percentage foreign money associated information. Dogecoin has additionally been used to try and promote a house and has been used within the pornography and poker industries. So that's it for today's video. Please watch our playlist on cryptocurrency where I explain everything about it. Friends, do not forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon and click notification all for more amazing video, and do leave a comment in the comment section below. I'll be back with some more mind-blowing contents in the next video. Till then, bye.